Well, I bet they're all loose. I bet they're not really attached to each other.
I bet they're not.
Is this interesting to you? Okay. Could you help us?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, and you?
I'm Steve Wilson.
I'm Sylvia. Nice to meet you.
This piece,
This one is Hector Zamora.
uh-huh,
This the bike.
yes.
It's Hector Zamora. He's Mexican,
Mexican.
but he lives in São Paulo for a while, for a long time.
These, I bet they're all unattached. Are they stacked
They
on
are-
loosely?
Yes, they are unattached.
How much is it?
It's $15,000.
1.5?
1.5. Yeah.
Are you okay with this? I think the price is good on this. We're interested in this for our museum. Thank you. Nice to see you.
So we stay in contact. I'll give you my card.
Yes, please.
Hi. Has it already happened? Is it coming or going or what?
Oh, it's always happening. Didn't you know? That's what this whole thing is about.
Absolutely.
How are you doing? I'm Brian.
Steve Wilson.
Nice to meet you.
Is there going to be a performance?
Well, this is actually kind of an ongoing
It's an ongoing
performance.
performance.
This is the Unstoppable Death Machines. They're a brother-based duo from Brooklyn.
We definitely, as part of the agreement, would come with the piece, like we said, and we travel and we tour. We could do appearances with it, you know.
How much is this?
Well, I mean, for the entire installation,
Yeah.
this is something in the arena of $20,000.
Okay, guys, I'm really intrigued by this. Let us think about how we could use it. Thank you.
Pleasure. Keep in touch.
Okay.
so much.
Bye-bye.
Pleasure to meet you.
You can't effing believe this. We could change the color of all the pigeons in Louisville over time.
If
Okay.
a pigeon flies in there,
Yeah,
it's automatic gonna spray.
it's in it. It's like automatically sprays, and there's like a shower, like kind of something in it there.
Okay. But he closes his eyes and he doesn't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it shocking?
We have to have this.
That is too much.
We
Well,
would
you could
put
install
it on
and
top of
then
it, don't tell anybody. And the birds of Louisville begin to turn
And
red.
it'll be such a
And
story.
nobody understands why. We could get in trouble for it too.
Yeah.
I mean, there'll be some people who don't like it.
Yeah. But that's okay, it gets people talking.
Yeah.
Like in terms of more galleries, not more galleries, but similar type of work. It'll be about the same. Yeah.
You working here?
I'm working here.
I'm Steve Wilson.
I'm Jesper Peters. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How are you today?
I'm good.
Yes, you're enjoying the fair?
Yes.
You're living in Miami or?
No, I live in Kentucky.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
We have contemporary art museum hotels.
Okay.
So I'm curious about this clock. How much are they?
Well, they are unique pieces. So we sell.
You always
that
say
one.
that when it's going to be too expensive. They always say unique first.
Well, this piece is 60,000 euro.
Uh-huh.
That one is 96,000 euro.
Okay. How many are available?
Only one.
So you sold them all but one.
Well, this one is a unique piece.
Okay.
So it's the only
Tell
piece
me
we
that.
sell. Exactly. If you want, I can give you my cards.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Very much.
Okay, this is a unique piece. I told him anytime they say unique first, it means it's too expensive. You know, 60,000 euro, but he'll take a discount. Okay, so can we get 20% discount?
I
should
have
go
to-
to
I
our
have to- I
website.
have to negotiate first.
Okay, you
also
you
with
have my card.
I have your card. Yeah,
Look at our website.
I will do it.
Okay.
With pleasure.
Are you working here? You working here?
Yes.
So you're selling this structure? Is that
The house, yes.
how much is it?
2.5 million.
Okay, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, that was only 2.5 million. Did you hear the
No, I
price?
didn't. I thought she was going to say 250,000.
2.5 million. I can't imagine putting up, if it's really worth that, putting it up like that. It looks like a prefab house at the state fair.
We just came out of
Also, it's talking about the super expensive.
Oh my God, it's fantastic.
About the expensive Ai
Oh.
Weiwei one, and then it's
Oh, that's a load of brick I bought.
What we got here?
Hey,
Hey,
how you doing?
my favorite man of the hour. How's everything been?
Great. Okay, guys, what are we going to do here?
We're ready. We've been thinking about you.
How about $10,000? I pay you that in the next couple of weeks, and then I pay you another $5,000 when you come and perform.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Okay, very good. Very happy to see you again.
Good. Nice to see you too. Hi.
Hi.
Here, are these the artists?
These are the artists, yes.
Okay, I'm the guy who wants to buy this thing.
Ah, okay, cool.
But I'm a little bit offended that you don't think of me as a public institution. We have 3 museums open now. We have 30,000 square feet of exhibition space. I'm building another one in Durham, North Carolina. Another one's going to start in February in Lexington, Kentucky. We've announced plans for Oklahoma City and Kansas City. So
One question: if another public institution like would show the piece and exhibitions of them, you would lend the piece
Sure.
to like shows?
absolutely, we lend and borrow from
Okay.
other places.
It's not an easy decision to give work like that away. And
Well,
so,
now, I'm not talking about giving it away. I'm talking about paying you for it. It's
Yeah.
not exactly a gift. It's a lot of money too.
I know.
Well, I just wanted mostly to let you know who
Yeah.
I bought this piece 2 days ago, and it's in the
I
Wall
like
Street
it. It's
Journal.
great, yeah.
Wow, it's a nice one.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a
like
major
it.
story in the New York Times tomorrow
Yeah.
about the things that I bought. The reporter
Yeah.
was with us when we were here.
Right. Yeah.
So I need to tell her whether your piece is going to be in the story
Yeah.
or not in the story.
Okay.
And I'm not interested in the pictures without the machine.
Yeah.
Hello? Yes. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for calling. Wish them all the best. Bye-bye. Wow.
That's really cool.
So walking down to the floor?
Yeah.
You're going to pour concrete here to level this?
No, I think it is level. I mean, well, it's there's not a change in level between this. I think we'd have to do something to bring the surface up to it.
So there's the bar.
Yeah, so that window, bar, seating, it's going to be super cool.
And the divider wall to the dining room is about here. And this is where we still need some art. We've talked about hanging something here.
These vary, and I think down this part of the corridor, it would be like what you see here, but then these occur elsewhere without these.
Okay. Wow. Holy cow.
Yeah, it looks pretty swell, huh?
It does. Look, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Imagine what it looked like before. So these worked fine.
We procure usually 2 model rooms for each project, and we style them so that in the middle of a construction site, you're walking into a fully finished room that looks like it will the day we open the hotel, hopefully.
Before you got here, we were talking about whether the table should be, 2 inches bigger.
I agree.
It's an opportunity to test everything, the paint color, the drapes, the carpet, the tile in the bathroom. It's like a test drive while the car is still being designed.
Definitely do not like this carpet.
I totally agree with you.
It looks cheap.
Steve Wilson pays attention to every detail.
There are definitely things that he points out that I think, whoa, I would never have noticed that in a million years, but once he points it out, you think, yeah, that looks sort of funny.
I'm not liking the ottomans much in either room. So that's not great.
Sometimes it does seem that the things that he focuses on are unimportant to the bigger picture, but his fixation on those little things is what makes the big thing so great.
Sometimes I can tell you exactly what he's gonna think and what he's gonna like, and other times he blows my mind. Did you hear them say that all of the doors to the safety deposit boxes were removed when the bank moved out?
No, the vault little things we wanted to keep? Why did they do that? Wow.
So, but they all have the thing thrown,
Yeah,
so
you can come on in.
Hank, do you know the boxes, the painted boxes that slide into the...
Those were scheduled to be demoed. Those were salvaged by the demo contractor.
No, we wanted to keep those. We talked about different ways of using them.
That's what I remember.
Does anybody know where Brad is? Is Brad on tour now, or where is he?
He was in with Lisa Flora at the minute.
Okay. Excuse me. Brad, there was a big pile of the safe deposit boxes down by the safe, black metal with little gold trim and little doors.
Okay.
I thought I made it clear to everybody we wanted to save those.
Okay.
Hank thinks the demolition company took them away.
Okay.
If that's true, we got to get them back.
Okay.
Okay.
Connection to the ballroom through these doors here and these doors here, connects you to the kitchen and to the pantry and the other back of house spaces. You may remember
Deborah Burke & Partners gives us their vision down to literally every single light switch and outlet and thermostat to very, very detailed construction drawings from which the building is actually built. There are lots of different people at that table, and Steve obviously provides the overall vision for how this should look and function to a certain standpoint.
I'm wondering if you need the grid on the ceiling quite so close.
Yeah. You mean the sort of
I'm wondering if we can get by with half as much.
We look to him to challenge us, and there are many times during design meetings when we think something can't be accomplished, or we overlook an opportunity that he sees, and it really takes him challenging us and sort of prodding us to push the envelope even further than we might without him sitting in the room.
I think Steve brings a perspective and a good sense of design, and also just a fun energy that really makes the projects more interesting, and I think that filters through the whole project at all levels.
I love Steve Wilson. He is, if we had Client of the Month award, I think he'd win every month. But what's been great, of course, is that when we started with 21C in Louisville, nobody knew anything about hotels. Nobody of the creative team knew really anything about hotels. So, it's been like learn on the go.
This is not working. You might sell that to Marriott.
Ouch. He'll say immediately that he doesn't like something, and sometimes that can be jarring, but it's better to know where you stand, cross that off the list, change gears, and that is so much easier, I think, to respond to than if someone was wishy-washy and changed their mind a lot.
Because I am in charge of our public relations efforts, it is scary sometimes. I can never predict what Steve Wilson will say or do from one moment to the next, and I have learned to let go of that a little bit.
He's kind of difficult to read and to anticipate, and he's so creative. You never quite know what he's going to respond to. But really, my role with the company, I think, is to make sure that we're realizing his vision for 21C.
An interesting thing that we found is people come into our hotel to spend the night or come to our restaurants to eat dinner, and then they're confronted with contemporary art in a way that they really enjoy. Whereas a lot of those people may not go to a traditional museum. They would perhaps not have taken the time out of their schedule to go look at art. And they come away with a different understanding of what art is. I used to worry about doing more than one. I thought, we don't want to be a chain, but the character of the buildings truly give each project a unique sensibility that even though you can see the contemporary art and the energy of 21C, they totally look different, and each one will. We're now working on, we're renovating a bank building in Durham, North Carolina, and it's going to be just as different as all the other projects.
All right, well, thanks so much. I appreciate your time, and thank you, Molly.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Blah, blah, blah. I think that went pretty good.
Yeah, I think so too.
The TV goes on the angled wall, so there's no furniture at the foot of the bed. And 2 chairs then in front of that window.
Hey, we're on 12. Chris? Yeah, we're getting ready to walk down to 6, Molly?
I think we should go to 4.
We're going to 4. We'll meet you on 4.
Have we had any more luck on finding the lock boxes?
There are like a handful of them, not very many.
I think we have between 20 and 30. That's what we're rescuing. I assume we want the doors, when it's open, the hotel's open, to be flush, to be able to be closed. As you can tell, these ones, we have to find the keys to put these back in, to shut them all the way. Some of them will just have, they got the cores busted out. So, but that's all you require now. There's nothing.
No, I required the lock boxes that were stolen from us.
Well,
that's what I want. And I don't, the answer that they're gone is not enough for me. Somebody stole them. They're probably in antique shops being sold as we speak. I don't know. But somebody knows. I know that somebody knows because everybody always shuts up when I mention it. This is the 3rd time I brought it up. I want some resolution on this subject.
There's been some research done, Steve.
Yeah, but nobody's telling me what it is. Well, that's not a good enough answer. This is almost better than massage.
So much attention.
You ready for today?
I'm ready.
I almost
I think I'm ready.
Lou Bolin is in town, and he's known also as the Invisible Man, where he's painted or paints himself with the help of assistants and a team into the background of various landscapes or installations where he's camouflaged and for all intents and purposes invisible. We decided to offer our clients the opportunity to be painted in Lou Bolin's new photographs. He's painting 40 or so people into the background of a traditional Chinese landscape, and the subjects are in these different Renaissance poses.
Good.
Great.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Oh, my God. What a day.
What a day, right? Not easy. Not an easy process. There you go.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. It was great fun. I appreciate it. I want a copy of this picture.
Okay.
Want one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we'll get some cover and protection, but if you want to see it, you can see it over at the.
Oh, these are huge.
Yeah, they are. The walls of the columns, yeah, they have the plywood up on that column there, so you can kind of get a sense of the size of the wall. I feel better about this space, or the kind of work that can be exhibited here. And then Alice was really excited about across the hall last time we were here, and just that'll be a great gallery space with more longer walls. So Andrew's work will be on all the walls here. This is the video gallery. Yeah, this is more like where all the cardio equipment goes, I think, and I think the free weights maybe might be at this end.
That's good.
Pink, yellow, the hot pink, yellow, and orange.
Oh, the light works really well. Okay, and can that be, it's going to be hard to move, right? I think it needs to be half the diameter. I like this. Oh. We're not doing a carpet in here, are we?
No, we don't have.
Yeah, that's great. I like it. Uh-oh.
Or we could try removing some of
These things worry me. We got hung up over here, but it's okay now. Huh? Where's Alice? She's not here yet. This one's upside down. Although, okay.
The New York City event that we did was a pop-up event, which was really our way of being able to take 21C and bring it to New York.
Wasn't that one supposed to be upside down, the middle one?
It is upside down.
I know, but it wasn't. I turned it upside down.
Oh, it wasn't. Oh, it wasn't finished before that. Okay. Yes, it is supposed to be. Yes, you're right.
We had chefs from every single restaurant cooking the food. It wasn't just a model hotel room, or it wasn't just an art show, or it wasn't just some snacks for people. It was really taking the three things that we're about and showing it off to the press.
I'm going to turn it over to our two visionary, creative, entrepreneurial, philanthropic, art collecting founders, Steve Wilson and Laura Brown.
Thank you for coming. We're very excited to be opening in Durham, North Carolina, which is why we're here tonight. First time we've ever taken our story to New York. We've always thought you had to come and see what it's really about, but I think now that you've been here tonight, maybe you'll want to come even more. And I'm sure you've heard that we have other projects in the works. Today we were working on Nashville, Tennessee, and yesterday we were working on Kansas City. Very exciting story. We're thrilled to death with our success, and all of you are part of our success. Thank you so much.
Some people, but you know, you can't really.
you ever drink bourbon? Kentucky bourbon? Come to the Kentucky Derby. That's our big party time. We gave a really big party on the Friday night. Go to the races Saturday. Come to our farm. Yes, of course. That's a Bison Club.
You're not going to pay cash or anything. You're just going to go get in, tell them where you're going, and then when you're done, you just walk out. And
is that right?
it'll charge your credit card automatically. No tip, nothing.
Oh no, not Uber. If you have a wreck, you're going to have to pay for everything. They don't have insurance. Do you have insurance? Do you have insurance? All right. I don't believe you. Good night. Take care of this woman. She's my wife.
Everything will be fine. As long as we don't say anything. Everything's gonna be alright. As long as we wipe out the witnesses, wipe out the witnesses, wipe out tonight.
Be careful because they'll turn here.
Look at this.
Pretty amazing, huh? It's
Yeah, it is amazing. He's got beautiful bones. Look at this arched door.
just they're called vitrales.
And that is a grand stairway over there. I want to just step in there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Looks like there's some street people living in here. Hello. I love the building, but it's too small.
This is, I mean, imagine we could do with this.
It's really
a little
fantastic.
greenery, a little Cuban music, a little contemporary art, and some hospitality.
I'm going in. Oh my God, this is fantastic. Look at this. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine? Look at these medallions, they're saving.
They're restoring it.
Huh.
This is what we need.
Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. We really have to work this out.
I totally agree. This is amazing.
Look at the pattern on the floor.
We'll keep going on.
This is very exciting.
He doesn't know, but this is the Corona cigar factory. They have the roof with has some incredible architectural elements.
Let's walk there.
Can we see the view from the roof?
Let's go.
Yeah. This is a great pool right here. This is the pool.
Well, we'd have to do some engineering to see if the building would support it. But I like the fact that the columns are steel. Thank you.
Vayan bien.
Bye-bye.
Ya nos vemos en...
Bye-bye.
Adiós, bien.
I said goodbye to the last guy there and shook his hand and said, good morning. Adios. Oh my goodness, that is, we have to make that work now. That'll be more disappointing than losing Austin if we lose that now. Hello? Carlo? Carlo? Hey! How are you?
Oh man, it's amazing. I can't
Good
believe
to see you. This is
Your
my
son?
grandson.
Ah,
My grandson, Avery.
Come on, please. Dice que querían something. With that. Wow. It's a real dish, man. It's no cow, no, it's an American something.
It's a very big one.
And these are
These are called the horn caps, so they will come off. So you have to be careful. You just put them back if they do. This is from our farm. We raised it
Yeah. Your farm is in Texas?
in Kentucky.
And Kentucky,
Yeah.
wow. Yo he tenido muchos shows estos tiempos.
Oh, these are the photographs that he's been painting.
¿Tú viste esta, no?
Yo lo llevé a la
Ahora hay una nueva, la mejor para mí.
He says he has a really great one downstairs. Oh.
Okay. You go to Miami often?
Yeah, because Miami is quiet. They have a house rent for 1 year there with swimming pool.
Ah.
You know, and in a neighborhood, no having anything, no cars, no people. I painting, just painting there and swimming pool and painting.
That's great.
This is a work in progress that he's doing.
What?
Work in progress. He's in the.
I like these. I don't know why. What are the prices on this big blue one?
Okay.
The diptych and the one.
Los precios de el azul.
You like that? Este tipo un cabrón.
Says you have a good eye.
Si compra todo eso, le hacemos un...
And he says if you buy a few of them, he'll do a bit.
You are my friend, bro. You bring me a Bison.
So that's right. So
nobody, nadie va a hacer eso. No lo ha hecho ni lo van a hacer.
Nobody has done that, and nobody will ever do what he's done. So he's going to take that. He'll love to take that into consideration.
That's true. Nobody else will ever do that. What do you got? Are you painting this now?
Yeah, I'm working in this one.
Oh my God, I like that.
No broken, but I almost broken my back.
Yeah, I like this.
Le encanta.
Okay. Bye-bye.
I see you soon.
It's going to be great.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
So seating in this corner, seating in that corner.
Oh, look at this. Wow. Okay, there's a lot to decide in here. We haven't seen the lobby yet, have we?
No, no.
And there's going to be a handle here.
Let's hope.
Don't write that down.
So you would come up on these elevators, and then
This is an artwork going in.
yes, and then come through
Oh,
here.
wow. And these are good, huh? Have you seen them uncovered?
Mhm.
Alice said there's going to be I think there's a glass that goes over the top of all this.
Oh, does it?
Oh, look at this. This is going to be on the cover of The Voice for Derby.
Gorgeous.
Oh, and this too. This is one of those things that Lorley just shook her head when I bought it. Okay, and then the meeting room's over here.
Uh-huh.
Housekeeping. How are you?
Good to see you. Hello.
Hello.
See the-
God, it's fun to see these again. This, depending on what the meeting is in here, this one might distract people.
He might distract, yeah, he's a distractor for sure.
Made
So that's Business
painted
Center.
wall. So this, when is this place opening? What is the first date that rooms are sold?
The first date right now, the rooms are sold are April 1st. And I think as we continue to get closer to that date, we'll back up that date further. Here you go.
Wow, look at that light. Could make a Christmas tree out of that.
Yeah, we should hang ornaments off of that.
They're too stuffed. Okay, now how do you get that into that?
I don't see what the problem is.
I think there must be, there's somewhere there's a box of the right pillows that go in here. Do you know if we resolved this yet? This just seems like a mistake. You know, why didn't it come here if it's going to be there at all? And how would you do it here?
Mhm.
So it just...
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Amazing rooms.
I think they're going to be great. I mean, I
Yeah.
wish that I was showing you a really finished product.
No,
but- Okay, so if you go to FaceTime.
Lorley, are you looking at my face or at something else?
I'm looking at a sofa.
Okay, I'm going to show you something. I can see your face that you can't.
Yes, I can see my face too.
All right. You see that?
Oh, wow.
You remember?
I can't really see the water falling, but I can see the spoons
No.
moving.
Yeah, it's just driplets.
And that's,
Ned Kahn. See the bar?
yes. Oh, that's beautiful.
This is the dining room. It's a huge room.
Steve, when do they take their first paying guests?
Well, I don't know. We're having 50 test meals tonight. There's quite a lot of the building still under construction. Here is the piece that we commissioned from Duke. It's made out of cigarettes. And they cut down trees to make the paper, right?
Yes.
This is the ballroom.
Oh my.
It's going to be a beautiful room. Big, tall curtains go in here. It's going to soften everything up. And the light fixtures are nice.
Oh, they are nice. They're beautiful. Where'd they come from?
I picked them out in New York. I think they're too high in the vestibule. You see that? I think they need to be lowered. But it's going to be amazing.
Well, I'm so glad you got there. I think that was important. Is the weather decent?
Yeah, it's not bad. There's snow on the ground. I've been inside ever since I got here.
Okay, well, I'll talk to you a little later. You call me.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Yes. My pants are talking to me.
You have to turn me off or something.
All right. Oh.
It is. I am a very, very lucky guy.
Hi, how are you? I'm Steve.
I'm Steve.
How are you? Well. Steve here.
Morning by introducing the founder of 21C Hotels, Mr. Steve Wilson. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Jeremy. I am so proud of each and every one of you. I'm almost about to cry already. You know, it's not easy to be the best, and we are the best at what we do, aren't we? We've had a few problems here, but we're going to get past them. This is the fourth time we've opened a hotel, and it gets better all the time, and we couldn't do it without each and every one of you. And I am just so proud. Thank you all.
Welcome to 21C Museum Hotel Durham. 21C Museum Hotels is about contemporary art, warm hospitality, local food, and community. We strive to build not just great places to eat, drink, and spend the night, but cultural centers that aim to help reinvigorate urban areas. Ladies and gentlemen, the founder, chairman, and CEO of 21C Museum Hotels, Steve Wilson.
Thank you. Just yesterday, one of your local residents got a preview. I don't know how she got in the building early, but after she looked at the art, she said, "I think the belt just fell off the Bible belt."
Congratulations.
I love your tattoo.